morning. I am Coimbatore Tirumular Siddharpeetham Sivayogi Sivarajan speaking. Now I am going to speak about space and inner space. Space, everybody knows, present outside. And what is the space present inside? The inner space is called Chidambaram. You know, there is a temple in Chidambaram. This is the center of the universe. Chit plus Ambaram. This is the space inside you. So Chidambaram is inside you. And if you link with that Chidambaram, if you discover the Chidambaram inside you, you can enjoy the dance of Ananda Tandavam, blissful dance of Shiva. This is a secret. Now, what is the outer space and what is the inner space? Actually, Indian philosophy classifies space as one of the 5 elements. It is not actually so. Only elements are 4: earth, water, fire and air. When all these 4 elements merge, it becomes space. So the space is the ending place of the 4 elements. And this is also the starting point of the 4 elements. The 4 elements come out of space. How it happens? The earth stands for all solid. If you heat the solid to 2000 or 3000 degree, then all of them will melt and become one with liquid. They merge with the liquid. If you count now, one Buddha is not there. The earth Buddha, the element is not there. Where did it go? It went inside liquid, merged with the liquid. When you again heat this liquid to high temperature, it disappears. It merges with the heat and becomes one with air. All are present in the air in the form of gas. What happens now? Only transformation. The atomic structure is always there. In ice, H2O is there. If you heat, it becomes, if it crosses 0 degree, below 0 degree it is solid and you call it as ice. Above 0 degree it is water. There is also H2O, only the molecular setup is there. Again, if you heat it into vapor, then it is present in the air as vapor and there also H2O is there. In the same way, all elements are present in different forms. That is, when the molecules are closely packed, it is called a solid. If the molecules are somewhat loosely packed, it becomes a liquid. When the molecules are still more loosely packed, it becomes a gas. Then what happens? In the ascending order, solid goes inside liquid, liquid goes inside gas. Then the gas should go inside space and become nothing, because up to this you are able to touch, you are able to feel. After that, when they go up to space, you cannot feel, you cannot touch, you cannot see. So everything you see become nothing. When you total the 4 elements, it becomes nothing. Everything becomes nothing. The same way, if you cool, that is what happens. These When the gases enter into space, they lose their atomic structure and become energy. They identify with the space. This energy is called Parasakti, and the space is called Shiva. So, the Shiva and Shakti are the father and mother are of the four elements. The four elements are the children, offshoot of the space. Now they go inside, retract into space. If you cool down the energy in the space to a certain level, they assume mass and become atoms again, and they stay in the gas level, air. If you cool down this again comes into liquid. If you further cool down, it becomes solid. This is the process going outside. You should do this inside you. You should practice this inside you, and then you will reach the inner space. That is Siddhakasa. When you identify, when you realize, when you find out this space, Ananda Tandava, the blissful dance of Shiva will happen inside you. You will become super conscious. Then you are the real Jnani and you will get Mukti. This happens in your body. How? The earth is present in your Mooladhara in the form of light and sound. So the Adharas have colors, Vibjya, violet for head, indigo for your Sushumna, and blue for your Visuddha, green for your Anahata, yellow for your Manipuraha, orange for your Swadhisthana, and red for your Mooladhara, Vibjya. If you forget the colors, you put Vibjya, violet to head and come down. This is the color of the Adharas. But these elements are related to, connected to these Adharas. But these elements have separate color. They have separate energy form called mantra and separate color. The earth present in your Mooladhara has the energy formula called Lam, and it has brown color. The water present in your Swadhisthana has energy or mantra form Vam, and it is white there, combination of all colors. The same way, if you the Ram is the mantra for fire and the color is red. The color of Adhara is yellow, but the color of element is red. The same way, the color of the Swadhisthana is orange, and the water is element, it comes as white. In the same way, if you go to this Anahata, Adhara has a green color, and air has the mantra Yam, and the color is dark blue. So in the same way, if you identify with the space, air it is indigo, the mantra is Ham, the color becomes violet. So when you raise Kundalini is heat and light. When you raise heat, the earth element in you will go up and merge with the water element in the Swadhisthana. Again the Kundalini crosses Swadhisthana, it reaches Manipuraha. The water element which is already having earth element in it merges with the fire, and in that place three elements are there. Then when the Kundalini goes up, it merges with Anahata, and every Buddha becomes one with air. Then again when it crosses Visuddhi, everything becomes in the space, all absorbed in the space. Then only you can find out the inner space in you. There Sadasiva is present. Now you are able to understand that you are not the body, you are that consciousness, part of that consciousness. When you cross Visuddhi and go up, you know you are super conscious. When again go up, again you are supra conscious. When again you go up, you become one with that consciousness that is called Mukti. So when you cross this Visuddha, you start realizing the inner space, Chidambaram, the space of mind, Chit, mind and space, inner space. Then you will start purifying the inner space. So before reaching that state, the inner space will be dirty with diabolic thinking and negative thinking, everything. When you realize this, when you cross Visuddha, you can see your inner space. You will find out what is the negative points, what are the unwanted things in the space. You will start cleaning. You will start cleaning, purgation. This is actual purgation. You should clean yourself. Somebody else cannot come and clean your space. They will only give directions, that is called jnana. They will initiate you. They will show you the way. You have to clean yourself. Then when you rise up, you will be super conscious and still you go up, you merge with that space and energy. That is, space is called Shiva and the energy is called Parashakti. And now your status will be changed. The four elements are the creations. The space is the creator. In the same way, when you go up and up, you become the creator. As long as you are not having jnana, you will be one of the creations. When you merge with that consciousness, you become the creator. Then whatever you think will be materialized. This is called a Siddhi. So, when you reach the inner space, you identify with the outer space. You merge with the outer space and become the creator. This is the process done in the Shiva Yoga. Shiva Yoga is doing all this process. For this only I am giving training. Those who want to reach this can contact me. Through this training process, you can discover your inner space and merge with the outer space also and get mukti. Thank you.